From the south side of Chicago, welcome to the home of the White Sox, Guaranteed Rate Field. We expect a good one out of this Diamond Dynasty matchup between New York and Toronto. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Stepping into the box, DJ Bronco. He will lead this one off today. Underway at the ballpark this afternoon is the first pitch is in there for strike one. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Cruz sprinting after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Second, center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a little tapper. Our temperature a very comfortable 72 degrees as we get things started. Hicks is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. It used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage. But of course, these days, there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field. And in his case, he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this. But man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
A swing and a miss at a ball down. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So the two-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive. Digging in the switch hitter, Justin Smoke. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the... Digging in, Lou Brock. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard to short. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. Ready now, Edwin Encarnacion. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now a move over to first and late reactions, and they got him. The 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike two. The 1-2. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch bang. Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez. First pitch on its way. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. The second for one. On to Smoke. It's a double play, and that... At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Guerrero in front, 2-0 to Vlad.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Oh, and no time to get him at first, not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single. Standing in, Brian McCann. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And now they've got him in a rundown. The tag, and he is out at second. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. They record the second out. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit out towards second. Dive there from Pedroia, but he comes up empty. It's a base hit. So the 2-out hit will bring Christian Yelich in this inning.
Batting 8.
In is Christian Yelich, who takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Martinez is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nelson Cruz. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Hicks. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there's one away now. Digging in, Gary Sanchez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's a high pop-up. Smoke is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Brian Dozier, trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bounce to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Vance Worley. 9-1-2 due up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. And now pitch on the way. Sent on the ground out to second. There is Pedroia. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Digging in for his second at-bat, DJ Bronco. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Brock waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Riding in once again, Aaron Hicks. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses, ball 1. Third inning, no score to this point. Chopper to short. Dozier fields it cleanly. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Smoke. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. 1-1 the count. A bouncer up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Throw won't get him. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the fastball. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
And it's fouled away. Runners on first and third, 2 away.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
And Cruz will put this one away to retire the side. Stepping up to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. So digging in now, Dustin Pedroia. First delivery to him on the way. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Bronco has it. Throw on to first. He'll take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away. Now to the plate, Pedro Alvarez will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 outs and the base is empty. Two out, nobody on. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Hicks going back, still ranging back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Ready for another chance? Lou Brock. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Chopped weakly to the left. Scope's got to hurry. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Now at the plate, Brian McCann. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Brock waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in to try it again, Elvis Andrus. He reached on a single in his first truck. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. At the plate, Christian Yelich flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Back up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. So here now is the pitcher, Vance Worley. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a bunt attempt here. And he's safe. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, DJ Bronco. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And the run is in to score as they'll grab the lead here, 2-1. Edwin Encarnacion now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Edwin Encarnacion.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Drilled on the ground to short. There is Andrus. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. First pitch on its way. Pops this one up. Bronco moving to his left. He's got it 1 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Nelson Cruz, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Bronco takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ripped toward the gap in right. He pulls into second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game. Here's Brian Dozier now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. On the ground to the left side. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Hicks. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Digging in and looking for more, Jonathan Scope. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. 2-2 is our score. Leadoff man aboard at first here with nobody out. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
popped him up. Reese is there for it. 1 out. Digging in once again, Justin Smoke. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1. From the stretch. And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. A little low. It's 2-2.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
He pulls this one into right, and this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Hicks is on his way home. He comes across to score, as it's now a 3-2 ball game, and he'll get in there safely. First offering on its way. Drilled right back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Ready for another chance. Chad Qualls enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. Runner goes for second. In there. Now the throw. Right on the money, and Vladimir's out trying to steal second. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Brock is going to have room out there as he... Stepping up now, Pee Wee Reese comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. On the ground to the right side. Bronco loves it, and the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Pedroia waiting on the 2-1. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Bronco ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Now to the plate, Ryan Zimmerman will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And we'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. One and 1, here it comes. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. Popped high in the air. Bronco is there, and that retires the side.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Here it comes now to Andrus. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Yelich. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And that's out number 1. Ready once again, Vance Worley. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Pitch is high. The throw. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. Grounded back up the middle. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So worst case scenario, a 2-out base hit, and the pitcher will not lead off next inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, DJ Bronco 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far. Throw on to second for the... So the lineup flips over and digging in, Lou Brock. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And it's 1-1 to Brock. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Hicks is under it, 1 down. Ready for another shot now, Edwin Encarnacion. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Look into McCann, the 1-1. And this is on the ground now for Andrus at short. Tough throw to first. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. Here's J.D. Martinez, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hicks on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Striding in once again, Aaron Hicks. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. 0-1 count and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. The 3-1. This is on the ground over to first. Taken in by Encarnacion. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Now at the plate, Jonathan Scope. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Hit down the third base line. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. The short hit hard. There is Dozier. And there are 2 away now. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Justin Smoke. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. And Cruz will put this one away to retire the side. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nelson Cruz, to try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Here's a strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
On to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. The 1-2. Still 1-2. Now another 1-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Brian Dozier. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a slider. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Andrus is up with it. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. Tapped out in front of home. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now in the box, Elvis Andrews. Last time through was a base hit. Left side. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended. In is Christian Yelich. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now the 1-0. Hit hard back up the middle. Dozier ranging to his right. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Pee Wee Reese. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swinging bunt to the mound. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single. Stepping in, Dustin Pedroia. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1. 1-1. Misses, ball 2. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. He loses him on ball 4. Next to hit will be the pitcher. Stroke. So now a pinch hitter set.
Brett Gardner. Now pitching.
So they'll make him now. Justin Upton will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Now the 0-1. And it's 1-1. Look into McCann. The 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. Throw gets him at first, and I'll tell you what, they don't come much better than what you saw right there. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Lou Brock. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off the offensively and just focus on being productive.
Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Tommy Kahnle takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Andrews into shallow left. He's got it, and they... Dylan Betances enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Leading off for New York, pitcher Tommy Kahnle.
Matt Olson will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he powers the cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone to lead off the inning. Into the box now, DJ Bronco, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 delivery. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1 count and the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And there's out number 2. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Digging in the switch hitter, Justin Smoke. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Gerard Dyson will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 1.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Brock going back on it. Still going back. Wow, that's up onto the patio. So digging in now, Vladimir Guerrero. Matinee baseball from MLB Network. We're live at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Should be a good one today in Diamond Dynasty between New York and New Jersey. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Digging in, DJ Bronco, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First delivery to him on the way.
DJ Bronco.
And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Lots of sunshine in the forecast. 83 degrees here at first pitch. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out. Stepping in, Aaron Hicks. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cespedes is there. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Jonathan Scope. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Belted high in the air out to left. Cespedes going back to the track to the wall. And that one is gone. So here's the cleanup hitter, Justin Smoke. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Justin Smoke.
0-1 the count. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Here's Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the All-Star.
Now here's the pitch.
Starling Marte.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Gonna be a tough play. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Stepping into the box, Didi Gregorius. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 1-1. Heading out toward shallow right. Bronco ranging into the outfield. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting
Striding into the box, Jose Ramirez. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 3-0 now.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
The 3-1. Chop this one right side. Smoke moving to his right. The tag, and he is out. Stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch on its way from Verlander. The bouncer to the left side. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. First pitch on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cespedes on the move. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now batting, Elvis Andrus. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Hit on the ground to short. Backhanded. Throw on to first, a 3. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Miguel Cabrera.
Cabrera can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level. And this is on the ground now for Andrus at short. And a rather easy first out. Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. Now here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a slider. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they started with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Into center field, line drive base hit. And that gives Andrew McCutchen an opportunity this inning with 2 out. Now at the plate, Andrew McCutchen. Set and the pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1 is taken. That's ball 1. Cespedes, the runner at first with 2 gone. And there's ball 2 now.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
The count now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. He's looked at for ball 3.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Cano waits on the first pitch. This is on the ground over to first. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away. So here now is the pitcher, Justin Verlander. as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. 2 balls and no strikes.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the back.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Christian Yelich. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
Christian Yelich.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0 is a fastball swung on and missed. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Hit hard up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third. The pitcher, Vance Worley, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Now a bunt attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Ready for another chance? DJ Bronco. He flew out in his last at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The run scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Hicks. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in to try it again, Jonathan Scope. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Popped him up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring.
Taken high and deep to right. McCutchen looking up. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Riding in once again, Justin Smoke. He got called out on strikes his last time through. A swing and a miss at a ball down. And he misses with it. 1-1. 3 runs already home here. Pulled toward right center field. Marte is under it. And that ends the inning. Here's Starling Marte. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. 2-0 count. The pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Bronco right there. No problem here. 1 away. Here's Didi Gregorius. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Grounded to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The 1-0. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. 2 out, nobody on. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Started to go around, but it's a called third strike. Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0 home. It's the outside corner, strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you gotta be ready for the heater.
Ramirez backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Here's Elvis Andrus now. Here comes the first pitch. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hits a Gregorius at short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Cabrera. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Hicks. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Got him to reach out of the zone for that one, strike 1. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. Settling in now, Yoenis Cespedes. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Popped high in the air. Bronco over to his right, and that retires the side. In is Christian Yelich. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Left fielder, Christian Yelich.
First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's just past the grasp of Cano into center, a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Vance Worley. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Strike called, now the throw down.
He's safe.
Here's Verlander now on 0-2. Now a bunt attempt here. Ramirez is there, and you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, DJ Bronco. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Catch made by McCutchen. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Now a 5-0 lead. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Cano ranging into shallow right. Makes the catch. In now, Andrew McCutchen as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Ground ball left side. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Stepping up now, Robinson Cano. A base hit in his first trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is fouled at the plate. Cano waiting on the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. Coming to the plate now, Justin Verlander. A fairly clear sacrifice situation here with 2 on and nobody out. Barehanded on the move. He goes to first, and the first out of the inning is a beautiful one. What a play. Here's Starling Marte. A couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. Here's a pop-up now. Smoke has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2. Here's Didi Gregorius. First pitch on its way. Fouled off. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Oh, and he botches it. The throw into second. On to second, but he's in safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Hit back up the middle. Bronco ranging up the middle. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Jonathan Scope. And his confidence has to be in a really good place right now, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Here's a strike. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And this one missed down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Stopped on the slide by Cano. One there. So a runner at first now with 1 away and set to stand in. A guy who's still very dangerous even this deep into his career. The free-swinging Vladimir Guerrero. The 1-0 to Vlad. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
3-0 to him now. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through for his first base hit in this one. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The 1-0 now to McCann. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now the 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball on the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there,
First pitch on its way from Verlander. A bouncer up the middle, taken in by Gregorius. Cano for 1. On to Cabrera at first. It's a twin killing. And ready for another shot now, Miguel Cabrera. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th. Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
First pitch on its way. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Cabrera on at first, nobody out. And that misses 2-2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Andrus on to Smoke, but it's too late as he'll get just the 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew McCutchen. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Popped him up. Smoke has room in foul territory. And no one will get this one. Hit hard to short. Andrus fields it cleanly, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Digging in and looking for more, Christian Yelich.
Left fielder, Christian.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and it's fouled away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A curveball that catches the inside corner. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2 misses, ball 2. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Christian Yelich goes down for the first out in the 7th inning. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Ready for another chance? DJ Bronco, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a 3rd.
And he fouls this one off. And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. Bronco ranges to his right. And there's one down now. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Will Harris. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Here comes the first pitch. And he couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around at strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2, he's got to regroup.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Starling Marte. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now, the right-hander Yusmeiro Petit. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on.
Digging in once again, Aaron Hicks. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. This is flared out towards second. But there is the second baseman Cano for the first out. Here's Jonathan Scope now. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far and looking to add to that here. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Here's Justin Smoke now. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. As a look, now the pitch. A little bouncer. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Scope stands at first with 1 out. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on it.
So swung on and missed. 1-1. A swinging bunt to the mound. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now. Digging in to try it again, Brian McCann. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. A 1 pitch on its way. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Ready with the 0-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out. Riding in once again, Didi Gregorius, who drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. He's set. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. Yelich is after it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Ready for another shot now, Jose Ramirez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way. Hit in the air to left field. Yelich is under it. 2 down. Ready once again, Miguel Cabrera. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Back up the middle. Andres to his left. He's there. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Striding in to start the 9th, Elvis Andrus, as they'll look for some added insurance. David Robertson enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Cano has a play. And that's the first out of the inning. In is Christian Yelich. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball in for a strike. Comes set with the 0-1. A wave and a miss.
Yeah, Matty, I'm going to need a better approach out of the 8-hole hitter. He's hitting in the bottom of the order for a reason. He's got to be willing to work the count, grind it, get this pitch count up, and get on for the boys in front of him.
1-2 for Christian Yelich. The 1-2. Hit hard back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit. Coming to the plate now is Yusmeiro Petit. Matt Olson will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Robertson is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Knuckle curve. 3-0.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. Gerard Dyson will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 1.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That's a strike to throw down. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. Yelich, the runner at third. Dyson at second with one away. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Again, he sends it out of play.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And there's the second out as he squeezes it while standing on the mound.
Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Ball hit out towards Cano at second. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the Brad Peacock, the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Throwing to second. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. And he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Hit hard on the ground to third. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. And he is in there. So striding forward now, Andrew McCutchen. Although there are a couple of bases open, we'll see if they think about working around him. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. So coming to the plate, Robinson Cano. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Jake Diekman comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Lifted in the air to center. Hicks is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And a relay to the plate, and he is out at the plate. Trying to get a little too greedy when he didn't need to be, and this ball game